Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Joe Hacker, and I will help you to become a quant. You ask yourself how the advanced option strategies long straddle, long strangle, short straddle, short strangle can be derived. Well, here are 10 steps on how we can do that. Let's get started. Step number 1. Let's check out the input data for a so-called short straddle. The share price S is at 70 euros, and the straddle is defined as a call in the put that is based on a strike at the same level of the current share price. So you see here it's 70 euros, 70 euros, 70 euros. Now the short straddle is defined as we sell a call and we sell a put. Here the call comes up with a price of 6.86 euros and the put comes with a price of 9.48 euros. We sell one call and we sell one put. Step number 2, how can we calculate the profit and loss of the short straddle? Well, the respective formula is sum if the share price in 1 year exceeds our strike price of the call, then it is the strike minus our share price in 1 year plus our premium we get because we sell the call. In all other cases, we just get the premium. We close the brackets and multiply it by our amount of short calls, in this case 1. And then we have another if function. If the share price is smaller than the strike price of the short put, then it is the share price in 1 year minus the strike price plus our price of the short put, because we're selling it, we're receiving the premium. In all other cases, it's just the price of the short put. We close the brackets and multiply that by the amount of short puts, close the brackets and press return. Now we need to fix the issues here, that among these are the strike price. We fix it twice. And the premium. The same thing we do with the short put. We'll fix twice the strike price and twice the premium. Then we also need to fix the amount of short calls and the amount of short puts. And this is our formula. Press return. That's the formula. We can grab it and pull it all the way down. And here we go. Now, how does the chart look like? Well, we highlight everything, click on Insert, Charts, Scatter, and this is our chart of a short straddle. Step number 3, we do the same for the short strangle. You see what's the difference? Well, the two strikes are not at the level of 70 anymore, but on the level of 72 concerning the short call, and on the level of 68 when it comes to the short put. So the short call comes up with a strike price that exceeds the current share price, and the short put comes up with a strike price that is lower than our current share price. How can we determine the profit and loss of the short strangle? Well, we can basically grab the formula, we can copy it, and basically we can plug it in, copy paste, press return, and we pull it all the way down. And now we would like to create the chart. Well, the chart looks like this, which is pretty similar to the short straddle. Next step, we'll analyze the so-called long straddle. The long straddle comes with the strike price at the same level of our share price. It's basically the same. However, this time we are long and not short. So the formula changes. What we can do, actually, we go to the short straddle, copy the formula, and we paste it in here, press return. And now we have just to change some issues, like if the share price exceeds the strike, then, and now we are long, then it is the share price. And take away the minus. It's the share price minus the strike price. Because we are long, we need to pay for the call, i.e. this becomes a minus, the premium is negative. In all other cases, it's negative. That remains the same. We come to the second part of the formula. If the share price is smaller than the strike price of the long put, then again, the same thing here. Then we grab the strike. Strike comes first, not minus strike, but plus strike. Then we subtract the share price in 1 year, and because we are long, we don't get the premium, but we pay for the premium. The rest stays the same. So this is our formula. And we can now pull down the formula. How does the chart look like? Well, we click on Insert, Chart, Scatter, and you see it's just the other way around compared to the short straddle. Look, here we go. Next step, we come up with the long strangle. The long strangle is defined exactly as the short strangle, as different strike on the long call side and different strike on the long put side. So what we can do is we basically go for the long straddle. That's the best idea. So we go to long straddle. We copy the formula and we paste it in cell C14 regarding the long strangle. The formula doesn't change, just the strike price is changed. We pull down the formula and this is what we get. Next step, we insert the respective chart and this is what we get. Step number 9. We compare the long straddle with the long strangle. So what we do, I'll copy the results of the long straddle next to the results of the long strangle. So this is the long straddle. And we create a chart. And we can see on the chart that there's just a slight difference between the long straddle and the long strangle. You see, if I click on the blue curve, the blue one is the long strangle. You see that the worst case scenario, the potential losses are smaller with the long strangle compared to the long straddle. However, at the end of the curve, we make less profit with the long strangle compared to the long straddle. 53 euros and 56 cents compared to 53 euros and 66. The long straddle comes with a slightly higher risk than the long strangle due to the different strike prices for the long call / long put. Step number 10, let's check out the difference between the short straddle and the short strangle. So what we do, we copy the profit and loss of the short straddle. And we go here and press return. We pull it all the way down. And we see there's also just a minor change. We can have a look at the chart. And at the chart, you see, if I click on the blue curve, that again, the short strangle comes up with a lower risk. The end of the curve is slightly smaller than with the short straddle, but it also comes up with a slightly lower profit in the best case. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you liked the little video on the long straddle, short straddle, long strangle, and short strangle. In the next video, we'll have a closer look on other neutral advanced option strategies. See you later. Bye-bye.